Good morning, good afternoon. This is Jewelry Talk. Finally, guys, I was able to show up with my looks, wearing my jewelry. So, oh my gosh, I missed everyone here. I missed coming on. Hi, thank you for joining me. Oh my gosh. So this is Jewelry Talk. It's the other side to jewelry. And it's really about presentation, style, digging into yourself, digging your own brand up, where your roots come from, and it just goes on and on about, you know, a lot of the history and where a lot of things come from. So as you guys can see, I got to live my heaven with Jewelry Talk, and that was, I did Miami swim week, which was, oh my gosh, can I tell you guys, I was in such heaven. I'm starting to just get a lot of the photos rolled out. Hi, you guys. Yay, 2 months to Morocco. Yay, yay, yay. I'm really just starting to get a lot of our projects and things coming up for Morocco and for Mexico. So I do 2 workshops a year, at least this year. One of them is a really beautiful, beautiful cultural workshop in Morocco. And the other one is a beautiful, beautiful, like really get in there, knocking out your work. It's a bigger time to spread out your work, and that's in Mexico. So those are upcoming. I love the fall when I get into the fall. So in the spring, I always feel like January in the spring, it's like you start with, you know, a big wholesale show, and then you roll into Tucson, and then you roll into organizing for the year. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just a lot of stuff. Yay! Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about everybody who's heading out there. I've got a really cool plan for Morocco. And actually, we put together a group. There's Christina. Hi, Christina. Christina's here. And we did put together a Facebook group, although I wonder if anyone got the Facebook group for the Morocco trip. So Morocco, you guys, I'm really working on. Oh, from Argentina. Hola. Oh my gosh, when I was out in Miami, I met so many people out from South America. It was pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. So yay, oh my gosh, so hola guapa. Nice to see you guys, me and my jewelry. This was one of the looks, well not all the way, but it was one of the looks that the models have. I'm back to this real kind of regal look again. And you know what, you guys, it's like for me, I'm just really kind of loving the skeletal of the back. So, you know, I noticed on the runway, one of my pieces kind of came down the runway, but I'm really loving this real kind of skeletal look. And, you know, it's like making me think, how can I get there? What's coming up? Why this skeletal look? I wanted to tell you guys that, first of all, you know, we're all getting our kids back in school. I don't know if you guys feel, Robert, yay! There's Robert, oh my gosh. It'd be fun if he did, but it's really hard, Robert. You're gonna have to do your own trip. You probably could. It's hard in Morocco to travel with a mix of men and women. You know, there was a couple people who wanted to bring their husbands, and Michelle is just like, it doesn't really work because the women and the men stay so separate in this culture. It's not like you're not treated well. As a woman, I felt like I was really kind of pampered and treated well. It just was kind of difficult, unless you're just 2 people, a couple, going out there. The French are always traveling in Morocco with our group. So Michelle, who is organizing the group, she has been living in Morocco. Her husband is Berber. So she has like all the Berber tattoos, and she brings us to like as luxury as you can get in the back countries. Woo! So that's pretty cool. It's like, you know, for me, usually at least once or twice a year, it's always good to get in there and refresh. You know what I mean? Hey, nice to see you. It's nice to get in and like really kind of check out in nature, get a different culture where you can get it from. Oh, thank you, Paula. I'm always looking forward to coming on. I have been so busy. Hey, Sue. I have been so busy just taking these wide open days of summer, especially August. How is your guys' August going? It's like, I feel like I took these wide open days of August and I was able to have peace and quiet. It's almost like August and January for me are really kind of where I can go in and really get some big work done, where I find that my work shifts Do you guys feel that? It's always really important as an artist to get in there and find these times where you don't show up. So last week, I was actually going to show up and I was like, man, I'm so hot on this trail of putting together this new look. Not a new look necessarily, but a new feel for me. My stuff always looks the same, you know. People are like, well, your stuff looks the same, Susan, but it always grows with me, just slightly. Like this piece here was the one that was on the model. You know, it's like, I'm really using all this twisted wire now. So you're gonna see in everything that I do, you're gonna see these twists and these sparkles that go along with everything. You know, these sparkles here, you'll see the twist sparkles. So it's like, what's your theme? Hey, there's Kim. Okay, what'd you do? Oh, yay, August is killing the creativity. It's like we're almost to the end of August, right? You had a big move, Kim. Some people are putting their kids in school. It's like when I get to the end of summer, it's like I just start looking towards getting a rhythm going again, getting in my studio. We've had these gorgeous fall days. And yes, and you know, it's been really nice to be in here, and it seems so nice and quiet in here too. So it's good. Hey, you guys, I wanted to let you know that we just got everything shipped out the door from Monday. So people should start getting all of their, love the sparkles. People should start getting a lot of their pieces that are coming in. This is one of them. I know a lot of people were asking me, how does it look on the inside? This was so inspired by me needing something gorgeous and heavy duty to be able to carry and hold a lot of my materials. You know, so these actually hold, they're the plastic envelopes in here. They're perfect for holding the way that your silver comes on the spool. See that? So they fit beautifully in here. You can put a sticker on there that says 18 gauge, 16 gauge. You know, for me, it's like you can fit so much in here, just all your bezel wires. It's like I'm have things kind of all over the place. Or when you get to the end of these small pieces, where do you put them? I can't hang them on, where I normally hang them. You can fit tools in there, little pieces of sheet metal I put in. When I get to the bottom of sheet metals and all of this, oh, you're getting ready to move back to Central New York from Florida. Wow, that sounds incredible. So you're leaving Florida, going into Central New York. Pretty cool. I love that, Paula. So that's why you're so busy lately. A move is good. A move is good, right? Because it gives you a chance to clean your studio up and start all over again. So that's this. I wanted to show you guys this. For me, it was so interesting. Some of this work that I've been doing I'm taking a yoga teacher training, Kundalini yoga teacher training. And it's like we're going all the way up from our chakras that I talk a lot about in Unfolding. Change is good in Unfolding and and I know a lot of people are in Unfolding. And so we were working on the Sacral Chakra, which is all about water and flow and movement. And I came into my studio and I had 2 inches of water on my floor covering it, except for one little safe haven place. So it was pretty crazy how life has its synchronicities, isn't it? I always find like it always works hand in hand. Luckily, I didn't really have anything on the floor. Everything was safe. I didn't have water damage. They came in right away and cleaned it. So thank God, So bringing up, things are shipped out for you guys. I'm meeting with people later on today. If anyone has questions about metalworking, it's the Intentional Metalsmithing people. Oh, yay! Good for you. Sending your jewelry. I love that. Yes, Reiki stretch, Pilates instructor. Reiki is so important when you're a jeweler or a hairstylist or doing a masseuse, doing something in that field, because I'm finding as I'm learning more about energies. About 2 years ago, I was like, I wanted a different yoga practice that used more energies, that I could understand energies better. And it's so real and it's so powerful, and I could feel my life speeding up from introducing different energies in my life. And right on, and it's like you can really get in there and charge up your jewelry by wearing it, by, it helps you move into your styles that you want to move into. And, you know, it just really breaks up energy within you. So it's kind of what unfolding, a little bit of unfolding. I started that in February or March. And I wanted to tell you guys that I actually did a lot of thinking. If you're not in unfolding, I'm actually going to finish up. I feel like this next month is going to be super, super exciting. It's almost like a culmination of all the work that people have done in this group so far. And a good timing to join, if you're thinking about joining, would be in September, you know, and then I'm actually just going to finish it up and get into January with it. And that might be the end of the cycle. I'm going to have to see. It's something that I move with the rhythms when I'm in my Kundalini yoga. It's like I'm putting together this program of what I feel like how I have built myself creatively. So it's really a creative program. Hey, there's Adrian. Hi, Adrian. I borrowed a couple pieces from Adrian and had them on the runway. So that was pretty cool. Also in my unfolding group, it's like I'm able to talk a little bit more about jewelry. The silver on the left, gold on the right. This protects other people's energies entering into your body. Wear a bell and a toe ring. Excellent. So, you know, that's absolutely true. It's like when you go into other countries, like per se in Thailand, these little bells were always put onto animals to protect animals. So my studies have always been in talisman and protection and grounding and all of this. And, you know, she's absolutely right about all of this type of jewelry and energies. So for me, years and years ago, when I went into Thailand and into all over South America and into Mexico and, you know, even throughout the United States, one of my first pieces that I did when I did a restart with my jewelry was called the Talisman Necklace. And it just had a lot of pieces for me that brought back beautiful memories, you know, because really what a talisman is, it triggers you into a specific characteristic that makes you feel a specific way. So whether you know, are bringing in abundance and prosperity. There's a little triangle I have here. I just ran across. There's little triangles from Eastern Africa. We call them talisman. That you string them on a purple cord and you give them to a child at birth, you know? So in thinking about our work, it's kind of fun. This next month, we're really going back into digging out your intentions, redigging your goals out, redigging some dreams of yours, you know, and getting them written down, bringing them into our hollow forms. This is in the unfolding group, you know, so it's like I'm really trying to do more conceptual in there. And I do a project in unfolding, but I'm really bringing in the conceptual so you can bring in all the magic of jewelry making and all the creativity of jewelry making. That's what it's about, right, guys? Magic and creativity. So that's kind of cool. So, you know, and really doing different shapes and things like that. It's like I started wearing these big chunks of, you know, big chunks because I'm realizing it's like I'm bringing in getting my heart chakra opened wide open, getting, you know, clear. It's like all this chakra type of work and you have to get all this done, right? You guys love it? I love the energy side and the positive side. And this group here is all about bringing in the light and working together as a group and bringing positive intentions out into the world. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but especially here, you know what? It's like years ago, many years ago, when I was such on the commercial end, I was so competitive in jewelry in the 80s and 90s. It's like, oh, guess what? Guess what next month is? Well, okay, so Sunny or Jewelry, isn't it crazy that we can't call each other? There's Sherry! Oh, Sherry, that makes me feel so good. Well, guess what? Next month in Unfolding, this month, what I'm working on this month, it actually is abundance and prosperity. And, you know, not that it has to be about money or about, you know, it's about bringing in your stuff of what you want. You could make it about money, but it's bringing in your stuff. So it's like, for me, I always work a month ahead of people. And it really is about like, how do you want to do your work? How do you see your life? You know, I'm going to have, oh, there you go. Christina put up a sample of the unfolding. You know, it's like how, and really the most powerful thing, if you've worked with Talisman at all, this is just an exploration, an experiment. Like, you know, I've loved Talisman my whole life. And it's like, what about 100 of us being inside of a talisman every month? The power of a group helps move all of us forward with energy, so it's really important. It's like I kind of set the stage. So it's like I'm setting this month up and I'm writing out what I can feel people need. I'm not like asking people, but I'm like open when I do my yoga. Like, what do we need to open up creatively? What do we need to, what do we need this month? So after this month, I couldn't get beyond this last month, which is, this is like 8 months, I think, and it's prosperity. And then we're going to go back into this little refresher again, because as you go down the road in life, as you guys know, you can work in a straight line month by month inside of a talisman, building each talisman each month. And then it's like, we're going to kind of go back. It's like a spiral, and we're going to reinforce. It'll be new words and new feelings. September. Yes. I'm so excited. Yes. And when we're some of us are going to be in Morocco, some of us are at home. I have a really good one we're going to work on in October. We can work on it on the road. I'm really excited about our October also, and our October for Morocco. It's like a lot of, after this abundance. So I hope people who are in Morocco are also in Unfolding. I know a lot of people are. And after that, you guys, Christine and I talked about this. I'm bringing it up so prematurely, but think about this. I'm just going to bring it up very lightly. We haven't dipped into it too deeply, but by the end of the year, guess what, you guys? I just actually won an award from it was an industry award in the top 5 influencers of the past 20 years. I know, Chris, we put it in the newsletter, but anyway, it's Interweave. It's with Peak Media Design. So I was really excited about this award because I've worked hard for it. You know what I mean? It's like it was a lot of work in the past, and I've done so many different things. I've done commercial lines. I've done. I used to have a company called Lenart Collection that was, jewelry, finished jewelry like this. I sold to Nordstrom and Henry Bendel and Barney's and things like that. Thank you, Christina. Oh, thank you. I used to collect talisman from all over the world and sell them to the galleries, especially the Chicago galleries. I did an industrial chic line that did $4 to $6 million a year for 5 years of retail. And, happy birthday, Lala. And, so I've done so many things. So when Christine and I were talking, there was a couple people that brought up to me in the Unfolding group. They're like, look, we've followed you this far all along the way. How do we talk about our business? What about business? My first group, I talked a lot about business. I know a lot about so many different markets because I had so much fun. I probably had ADD, but I had so much fun getting into these different markets. You know what I mean? And it's like teaching markets. And so anyway, thank you, Janie. That was nice of you. Happy birthday, Lala. So I was thinking one of the things that I want to offer, and I'll be bringing it up at the end of the year just for you guys to think about. I'm probably going to pick, it's like through a submission form, but I'm going to pick 10 people and mentor them in business. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Hi, Joanna. So, it's like, make sure that you're serious. Make sure you want to move forward. I'm going to be giving the people that I pick, we don't need, it's a real intense program, and it's 10 people. And yes, but it really is someone who's serious. I want to hear your direction, and I can help you in your direction. I grew up, my dad was a finance in CPA, and I looked at a number of different businesses. Businesses are fun. I love the right brain way to build a business. Christina and I together, I'm actually a big picture, and Christina's a lot of the details, So anyway, think about if that's something that you want. I'm going to take people first from Unfolding and from Intentional Metalsmithing and just work like a 3-month program, take a little break, and then we'll have, a little bit after that. But I'm thinking, to really, as I've been building my business, oh, good. I'm glad. But you know, it's really, I'm going to give people paperwork, and you'll have to submit like what you're looking for, and I will look at it and see if I can help you, and if I feel like I can help you and, you know, help you get it organized. And if you're moving in that direction, you know, this is what I love to do. And it's kind of, for me, I'm putting a finish on this whole program. You know, I don't know if I'm going to do it again. I know I'm going to do it once. You know what I mean? It's almost like, I don't know. I know that this specific unfolding program, we're going to go all the way through this in a beautiful way, all the way to February or February, I think, end of February, you know, and then I don't know what's next. You know what I mean? And I'm really enjoying. Barbara, you're so cute. I love your jewelry too, Barbara. I know, I had to wear it because this was what one of my models got onto, into this, the one who wore this look. And it wasn't quite this piece, but this piece I'm loving too. I'm kind of going back into some of these big arrow shapes again, guys. You know, when I talk about talisman, it's like these arrow shapes are all about movement, you know, moving and shaking. It's like I feel things, for me, after doing this work and unfolding, breaking through in a lot of ways. And this month of abundance, it's really what it's about. When I met with Unfolding Group, I was like, look, you guys, for me, we did this month of radiance, and then we did a magnetism. And when we did magnetism, man, I felt things that were magnets to me of what I was looking for. You know what I mean? Oh, I know. I'm enjoying all of it. I'm enjoying the chunkiness and getting a lot of the photos done. Here's my staples that I'm always wearing. Love. These are the chakras. So this is all this chakra jewelry. I feel it's chakra jewelry that I'm doing. You know, it's like I'm working on specifically these chakras. And then my hair represents the sacral chakra, right? With my group. I have a really great group in my yoga group. So look at that triangle. I know, Adrian. So yeah, so definitely a nice sharp triangle. So think about, you know, so was there anything else? Let me see. I wanted to update you guys to let you know everybody's packages are coming. I wanted to let you know I also have those walrus slices again. If anyone's looking for them, I'll show you a sample right here. You know, it's these, this is a piece, oh my gosh, I love getting back to my rawness again. Here's a piece of the walrus. So I've got these on my site. I have some new gems up there if anybody's looking. This was one of them that was on my site too. I actually flipped this upside down. You know, you guys know this piece. I built this piece before. I'm taking it down from my sale because I actually looked at it and I realized I needed it a different position. So I flipped it upside down, and it fits so beautifully right under the breastbone right here, or it fits up here. But it just really gives you a better fit this way. You know what I mean? Before it was a lotus flower, now it's a dragonfly. So I think I just needed a dragonfly. Always switching your pieces around, you know? And this is the hollow forms that have all those intentions in there. Whoops. All right, my rings and my jewelry are moving around. So you guys, I am here in my studio today. Oh, thank you, hollow form. Here, I'll take this one off. And you know what the clasp is, you guys? Are those beautiful little flowers that are these cast Turkish flowers. So these are these cast Turkish flowers here. You know, for me, it's like I stick to this is the simplest of closures and clasps. Remember, you guys, I really love complexity in certain ways. I don't do so much complexity, but this one has a nice hinge on it. You know, this one has a nice hinge on it. This is where I actually used twisted wire because it gives you that little bit of a glamour and a pop. And here's some more of the flowers that I put on here. Here's some more of the flowers that are on here. And my name on the back. And I actually used a flower that's soldered down, and it's on tubing to raise it up in the air. And when you put this on, the tension on your neck is going to create the tension on your neck is going to be able to hold it in so it doesn't doesn't come apart. Oh, well, you know what? Unfolding is going on. You could use it in lieu of it too. I will be offering it. I'm putting it together and actually creating a book out of it because it's a creativity course, and she's talking about unfolding. So I'm putting it together as probably a book. Christina and I need to talk about things like this more. So that will be more of a creativity program. So don't worry, it'll be there. It just won't be like a live one. Right now we're live and we're working through. You know, it's like my first time that I did intentional metalsmithing. We worked through, and it was really the people in the course were building it as well as I was. You know what I mean? And then I filmed it after the first course, you know, after the first time I taught it, then I filmed it. So this one too, it's like the people who are in it now, we're building this creativity course together. Christina's like, definitely a book. So if you guys don't have Intentional Metalsmithing, the book, I have it here. I can do signed copies. It's kind of the last chance. We're getting it onto Amazon. We just got the approval this morning. So it'll be really easy for people overseas to just order from Amazon and not have to pay that shipping. The shipping can be crazy, right guys? Okay, so here's the other bag. I have a couple of these left. This bag, actually, I wanted to show you guys this. This is my staple. I put this as a carry-on the plane. There's one brown one and I think 2 black ones left. But it holds, oh my gosh, I put computers and books and pillows for the plane, and I roll up jewelry. If I have jewelry, oh, okay, well you, Jules of the Nomad, you could pop on there and order a book. Yes. Oh yes, the tube demo, I know, that'd be great. A book or YouTube demo, yes. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of what's coming. Thank you guys so much. It's so nice to see all the new people here. For everybody that ordered, there's gorgeous, gorgeous gems on the site. You know, here's some of mine that I pulled aside. I still have some of the largest. I still have, sorry, I didn't mean to step away for so long. I still have some gorgeous, super large gems and some green amethyst. Oh my gosh, I've been really enjoying these big ones with building. So I have the best, you know, I have really good prices for my gems on the website. They're like under $4 a carat. And when I went shopping retail, I saw some of the gems were being sold for $40 a carat. So you're gonna see the clearest. I have a guy that cuts for me in India. They're so beautiful, they're so clear. You guys have to check it out. It's on Jules the Nomad if you haven't seen the gems or components or things like that. And the book's there. Hi. So you guys, it is time. I'm gonna meet with Intentional Metalsmithing at 3 o'clock Eastern today. But thank you guys so much for showing up. It has been mwah. And thank you guys for your support, and thank you for your orders online, and that's all being shipped out. Oh, and my jewelry show is not next. My jewelry drop, I'm doing a super big jewelry drop, you guys, of so much that I have going on here. And that will be not this Friday, the next Friday, the 26th or 27th, around then. So be on the lookout. Come check it out. Mwah. All right, you guys. We'll talk to you soon.